Hi, I'm Micah Larsen, rogue persuasion scientist, and I'm in what I hope is my final week of living here on the labor and delivery floor at Community Medical Center. To find out more about why I'm here, you can watch my recent video about how to persuade yourself to be happy using gratitude. I am now 8 months pregnant, and I'm to the point where I'm seriously waddling and my shirts do that Pooh Bear thing at the bottom. So it's been a while since I got pregnant enough for people to notice and start telling me all the things that they felt that I should and should not do. Moms, you know what that's like. This is a really not comprehensive list of all the things that I have been told not to do by my doctors, my husband, my family, and strangers. Run, do yoga, eat spicy food, eat cabbage, eat dairy, eat lunch meat, eat runny egg yolks, eat sushi, eat Krispy Kreme donuts, drink coffee, not drink coffee, drink alcohol, not drink a little alcohol, walk outside in the winter, stay inside in the winter, ski, cross-country ski, snowmobile, sled, vaccinate my son, circumcise my son, sleep on my back, sleep on my right side, sleep on my stomach, do natural labor, do unnatural labor, take Tylenol, take ibuprofen, shovel snow, ride horses, sit in the sun, not sit in the sun, eat lettuce, formula feed, work out, not work out, wear heels, and have a job. So some of this is legitimately good advice, like I probably shouldn't have asked to go snowmobiling last month, but a lot of it is well-meaning but really unhelpful advice. It's often particularly unhelpful because I tend to experience something called reactance. Reactance is when our brains have a negative reaction to someone telling us to do something and instead tell us that we should do the exact opposite. Why? Because we're built to protect our freedoms to make our own choices. Most people feel this way to some extent, but we all lie on this continuum of how reactant we tend to be. Some people are really reactant, some people not at all. I tend to be further on that reactant side. So when someone tells me what to do, I tend to want to do the opposite. Take, for example, running a half marathon while pregnant. The more people told me not to do it, even if they had good reasons, the more I wanted to. I will have probably run more 5Ks, done more burpees, and eaten more runny egg yolks than I would have if people hadn't been telling me not to do it. Reactance is actually a healthy part of our brains. It's built in because being free to make our own choices helps us survive. It's often beneficial for us to protect that freedom. But when it comes to persuasion, reactance can be a total nightmare. From the persuader's perspective, your perspective, it's good to know that telling people what to do can actually make it less likely that they'll buy in. So what do we do about it? The next time you want to persuade someone to buy into something, consider your delivery. One of the most important things that you can do is consider the language you're using. Don't use aggressive language like must, have to, immediately. Instead, try things like consider or think about. My husband would be the first one to tell you that he has learned with me to say things like, do you think it's a good idea to get on a horse right now, instead of don't. Because of things like reactance, it can be easy to shoot yourself in the foot when you're trying to persuade. You can learn lots of easy ways to persuade, including how to avoid reactance in your marketing and sales, using my short how-to persuasion pollination videos. To find those, just follow the first link in the description. You should also know that right now I'm giving away a free persuasion strategy session with me in which you'll sit down and get step-by-step instructions for how to use those easy persuasion tactics in your sales and marketing to get more clicks, buy-in, and engagement. Just follow the link to enter to win.